Hey guys, back again playing our May 7th, 2022 session here. Well, this 330 2500 guarantee just fired up here, so we're good to go there. I think we got cards up here too. I gotta get to here. Yeah, I just sat back down, just figure out what's going on. And yeah, our first hand of this tournament is Ace Queen. 43 entrants. Sure, that's gonna change. So yeah, they're expecting, what would it be, 2500? Yeah, 800 people, 800. It's usually what these fill up to be about. Saturday, so it might be a little bit more. So that's good. I really like these. I have a good track record with them. I final tabled tons of them. Then we're playing the $11 Bosky Special, $15,000 guaranteed over here. And yeah, we got Poker Tracker. I actually like the graphics, I think, better on Poker Tracker. I can see these numbers much clearer than I could with the Poker Copilot. I think I like Poker Tracker better. That's why I bought it today. I had Poker Copilot running for the trial version for about a month there, and it ran out, and I had to make a move and figure out what the hell I was going to get. And I know Poker Tracker's ins and outs pretty well, so I figured I'd just buy it finally. I was using the trial version before. Well, yeah, it looks like we start pretty deep stacked in this one, 140 bigs deep or whatever. So yeah, that's good. What are the blinds in this? Are they 15 minutes too? Like, I know some of them, they're 15-minute blinds for the first 10 levels or 12 levels. Or level 1 to 16 is 15. Level 17 to end is 12 minutes. So yeah, these, if you're going to play these, they're extremely long tournaments to play. So they're very long tournaments to play, 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes when you get to the final table. I think I took third in one of them the other day. So, and yeah, it took me 7 hours. Playing pretty deep. We got to be pretty tight in the big blind versus early position, folding 10-5 off, 10-6 off, 10-7 off. Probably just fold. Maybe we can start calling a min raise at 10-8. 10-8 offsuit, King Jack offsuit in the big and the small blind. It would be a spew here to call, especially multi-way. Probably be a better squeeze if you ask me. It'd probably be a better squeeze, but we have no information on this guy. And under the typical 140 big blind under the gun opening range should be pretty tight. Looks like we would have did well with it, but yeah, this is a fold. Interesting. 4 jacks we would have had. Nobody's acting nuts, so they're not bluffing at it. There you go. This guy's folding. I have a jack. What else could they have? Pocket pairs, maybe? King, queen. Pocket fives. Oh, yeah. Fuck, man. I don't know. Where's my phone? It's probably a fold, but for 17, it's probably a fold. Yeah, we'll just fold. I'm trying to not overfold no spots anymore, though. Call a 17 big blind shove in the big blind versus the small blind. King 6. So it's pretty good, 1.5 big blinds. It says it's worth, but that's contingent on him actually shoving what he's supposed to there. I don't think he is. He's probably a little bit tighter than that. I don't know. I think if we had 13, I'm calling. 14, I'm probably calling. 18 is a little bit steep, though. That's 18 big blinds. That's quite a bit. I do have a chart for that somewhere. Let's see. I probably do have a chart for it. It's probably pretty hard to find right now, though. This. Yeah, I'm trying to get blind v blind ranges. 15 in the big blind facing small blind shove. Here we go. So we do have a chart for it. We'll see what it predicts we should do. King 7. And that's for 15, not 18. So yeah, we're good. We're fine. Yeah, that app I have, like, it's okay to use when you're dealing with like 11 and 10 big blind jams. It's probably pretty accurate, give or take. You know, you should always be a little bit tighter than the Nash equilibrium calling ranges, just because people tend to be a little bit tighter than that on average. But you know, it's pretty honest for 10 big blinds and stuff like that. How did I win that? What did I have? A flush? I don't even know what the fuck happened there. This guy limps, 33%er. Probably just jam. I'm just going to assume it's just like a raise. I don't know what the fuck to do with sevens here. Like, what did I have there? Did I have a pair? 7.5. I think it's shallower stacks. We could probably, you know, flat kings here, but I think we just got to build a pot. I just made a standard 3x. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering how I won this. 5-3, 6-6 isn't jack. Oh, it was a chop. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 50. I think 50 is okay. I think 52 would be a little bit better. Might be up against aces here, though. Yeah, I call. Okay, we're in good shape. Well, we were, anyway. Fuck, man. We're running pretty shitty today so far. Alright, well, that sucks. Kings versus 10s. Lose that flip. Yeah, we got the guy. We had him there. Dead to, what, 18% equity? He got there. Yeah, it seems to be happening a lot today so far. Not too bad yet, but the last couple of sessions, really, like, my kings have been getting counterfeited more than I've been winning, to be honest. I think the one tournament I got deep and I had pocket kings, and rejammed for like 25 bigs, and Buddy called me with queen 10 off and pretty much took me out of the tournament with queen 10 offsuit. So anyway, I'll be right back. Uh, 2.5. It's probably okay to fold that, I think. Big blind defense for 80 versus hijack. 80 versus hijack. It's the 2.5x. King 4 is a call. Okay. Like, the bottom of our range stuff really isn't that important. You know, it's more important is you're 3-betting the right hands. That's probably the most important thing. This guy limps here from under the gun. This guy doesn't fucking raise. This one, however, is pretty strong. So we'll probably just his ISO that one. Sevens are a little bit different. Like sevens, you know, the nines are pretty good. Like so many jams, we're pretty happy about getting it in. So plus it's a limp. It was a raise. I'm jamming this all day, but to a limp we can just ISO. If somebody wants to rejam, we can call. This person just limps every hand, so you know I have absolutely no idea. Like they're limping 23%, which isn't like an awful amount of hands, but oh, he's disconnected. We're gonna be checking range here. Might not work out for us. He might check again, but 6. We're pretty much checking our whole range on this board. The turn will go like 6, I guess. 6 is good. Kind of surprised they checked back there. People tend to over bluff in this scenario, so. Alright, I'm not too worried about the 10. The draws miss. We'll just check call. I think we're going to make our money here with his bluffs, so. He has a lot of ace highs and stuff like that, so. We're going to make a lot of money when he was bluffing his missed flush draws. King, queen. Yeah, that went pretty well. Like, he had king, queen, you know, like. We got a pretty large bet on him on the turn. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, it's a min raise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can call that. We'll call this. Okay, bottom pair and a backdoor flush draw. Easy call. Check. 6.2 on a 4. It's not a heart though. It kind of sucks. We can probably start folding these weaker bottom pairs to that bet size. If it's a heart, I think we got to peel, but or even jam maybe. I don't know. We probably don't have fold equity with this stack. We probably just check call. I think it was fine there. Okay, ace jack. 45-30, 3-bet 15 raises. We're all in. I don't know. This guy jams kind of weird. Gonna be a weird spot, but probably fold ace jack. I don't know. I'd have to think about it for a little bit and figure out what the fuck I was gonna do. That's for sure. Okay, 60% equity, 88%, 100. Good. That was terrible. Okay, we won that flip, so we have 7 big blinds. I don't really think we have that much equity in this tournament at this point, but can't fault us for getting it in with kings. You know, it's pretty standard stuff there. I figured he might have aces, but like you just got to go with kings. Because, yeah, he might have kings or aces. He might have kings as well. Once, very rarely, but it happens. And then, you know, queens and jacks and tens. I was actually kind of surprised to see tens. I figured he'd at least have queens or jacks. Tens are probably best off just calling there out of the small blind and not 4-betting. That's a pretty bad decision, to be honest, to 4-bet tens there. Tens are a hand that you want to see a flop with. You don't want to be getting all the 200 big blinds in with, right? Yeah, you don't want to be giving me the opportunity to open the door to 5-bet you. Like, it's silly. A little bit silly. Yeah, 2 or 3-bet I probably would have just called with tens and then flopped a set. Check. I would have bet pretty big. Or medium or whatever. I'm not sure 100% what the flop was. And then you could probably check call. Hope that a jack, queen, king, or ace comes on the turn that you can check raise on, and because top set's kind of hard to get money from unless you know your opponent's unless your opponent's pick up a top pair type hand or something on the turn or river. Check. I think this is kind of okay to defend with because we can make a straight with it, but that's about it. Queen 7 I'm folding for sure. Plus it was only a min raise, so if it was like a 2.5 or 3x, we'd probably consider folding more frequently. All right. Kind of just want to bust in this tournament so I can re-enter and have a decent stack in it, like, to be honest with you. But I can't really just throw my money away. I kind of have to try to at least play a winning style, you know. 10-2 off. You can probably just fold that, blind v blind. Probably just fold out the bottom 15-20% of hands. And it's fine. Unless they're really passive, then, you know, you could limp and navigate post flop and take advantage of their passivity. But this guy is in every single hand so far, so I don't really think he's a good candidate to be raising or limping with 10-2 off. Go ahead and fold king 2 off here. Okay, ace 6 offsuit. This guy jams. We have 4 bigs. Yeah, let's go for it. We're probably gonna be heads up here. Okay, jack 7 off. Jack 9. Go ahead and raise. 12. Big blind under the gun jam with jack 7 offsuit. 10 big blinds. Yeah, sure. We have a blocker. Fold. Pissing away my time bank there. Alright, well, looks like we got caught here, but for 11, king 4 off. Maybe there's a little bit loose, but I think it's okay. Like, it's not too bad. Shove 11 on the button, king 4 off. Yeah, it's slightly losing, but that's okay. People overfold. Tens. Okay. Cool. We can re-enter at least. Yeah, this is slightly losing. We start jamming at king 6. Well, that's fine. People overfold, like I said. I don't know if that particular guy does, but he called with queen 3. But, you know, that's good. I was kind of hoping that the small blind would be reasonable and fold, and then... yeah, and then we'd be able to fucking win a pot versus, like, queen 3 or whatever he's going all in with. Because it looked like he was pretty eager to throw a stack that way at us. So, okay, so... there it is. Okay. It just didn't show up right away. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, let's try this again. Still got lots of money. Over 100 big blinds. Doing well. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to double up or get out of that too, so I was just playing a little bit wider than normal. I think the ace 6 off is probably fine for 4 though. Like, we have an ace, whatever. If we wait like 3 more hands, we're gonna have 3, and then we'll be doubling up to 6 instead of 8. And we're actually getting kind of close to the bubble here. 19 players into the money here, and we are. This guy's a 6-0. He calls off with king queen, so that's interesting. He had like no money, I guess. Okay, so we're in 17th position out of 43 players, so we are short, yes, but our stack is actually kind of valuable right now. So yeah, we have to, you know, play kind of conservative, a little bit less hands anyway, and try to avoid all-in situations soon once we get a little bit closer to the money. Right now, I think there's minimal pressure, ICM pressure on us, or bubble effect or whatever. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully. This hand would be a little bit loose, to be honest, but openable in certain situations. I think this isn't the situation though. Like, we got this guy super aggressive, this guy super aggressive, this guy's 3 bets 20%, this guy has ridiculous stats. Yeah, this table's just soft as hell. I wonder what the hell's going on here. It's $11 game, like 38-27. Yeah, these guys are pretty soft table. Ace queen, no bubble. We could jam this. We could open jam this, like if we're right on the bubble, to just neutralize our variance. But in this scenario, we're gonna jam because that guy raised. But I was gonna open it, just regular min raise or whatever. This guy is a 32-16, so he's limping with kind of his marginal shit, and then everything else. 22-13 limps, same kind of thing. We have ace jack, it's fine. Oh, we got caught here. Oh, look at that. We bank a fucking queen. We actually got lucky in a spot. That's good. What are you going to do, though, right? Like, ace queen's great there. These guys both fold. So, thank you, HUD. Heads up display is great. Raise that. I had a feeling we were going to win that one. I don't know. Kind of had a feeling. Still have 30% equity versus ace king, right? Like, okay, sixes, and we get a bunch of flats from people that likely should not have much of a flatting range at all with these stack sizes, and then we get a 1.8 big blind jam. This ain't a bad spot. Like, you know, if we flop a set, we can go with it, and if we don't, then we can just check fold. So. You would think that these two guys with pairs bigger than sixes probably would have rejammed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Like, there's 6%ers and 3%ers, so I don't think so. They're probably pretty uncapped here, actually. They probably have some pretty nutted hands in their range still. We're out of position, so we'll just go ahead and check range on this board texture, especially with this many players. Fold, I guess. Kind of a weird spot. There's too many players in here to bet on a jack. Like, fuck, one of them has a jack, like, every time. Each one of them has it, like, 15% of the time. That's quite frequently. You'd figure these two guys have a lot of jacks in the range, too, because probably their flatting range is going to consist of a lot of offsuit broadways and a lot of suited broadways. So, yep, we can just release this now. People are generally pretty honest in multi-way pots. But yeah, this was a good spot. Like, we could have flopped a set and checked range. Jack would have came and probably would have took their whole stack. So. Ace, jack, jack 10, and pocket eights. I think pocket eights in the big blind would have made an excellent squeeze. And just jamming there would have been sweet. With all that dead money in the pot, like, I don't know. I think it would have been alright. Yeah, I think a pocket 8 squeeze there for 40 would probably be pretty good. Like, these guys are totally capped. This guy, pretty much his range is wide open. He only has 2 big blinds anyway. So yeah, these guys are so capped. When they just call my min raise where they shouldn't be, they should be rejamming with anything valuable. This guy had ace jack though, which is kind of bad. He should be rejamming ace jack there like every day, all day, every day. I don't even need to take a note on that because the stats just basically tell me that he's flatting with stuff like that there. He's probably flatting with ace king, ace queen. But yeah, This guy should have squeezed with his eights, as played. And this guy should have squeezed with his ace-jack. And they both let us see the flop with sixes. So how good is that? We never should have saw that flop. Ever. With pocket sixes there. Like, never. So, it's kind of funny. In a million years, we never should have saw that. After we get this guy and this guy calling, we start defending here at Jack 10 off. Jack 10 or no offsuit jacks. Suited jacks, probably like Jack 7 suited, I guess. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but like, yeah, Jack 6, Jack 7. We're going to fold this one. We could open this. It's not a game theory optimal open, I don't believe, but let's see. First in. Oh, we got a hand. Okay, let's see. 2.5. This guy limps. That guy limps. All right, we'll defend. This guy's never raising. Good rip. Good rip, actually. I think this sad Satan guy, though, is pretty tight. So we flop the world here. 2 pair. He's thinking. This is a bet range board. I don't know what the hell he's thinking about here. Okay, there you go. We don't really want to see clubs here. It's kind of fast play this. We don't even have ace 9 of hearts or like any backdoor draw kind of thing. So we'll just fast play it. If he has a better ace, that's good. He's pretty tight. He could easily have an ace. All in on the turn. I don't think he has any threes. So I think we're good. Alright, ace 8. Sweet. So yeah, ripping would have been good. He probably would have folded ace 8, but we flatted because this guy flatted, but I don't think it really matters all that much. We do have to have some suited aces in our flatting range there. Ace 9's probably a rejam. Like, without this guy in, this Godstyle guy, it's probably a pretty good rejam spot. But, yeah, I don't know. For 30, maybe not. Maybe we have some more flats. Let's go all in here. This guy's going to look us up sometimes. Good limp, but I think he's calling wider than usual. Wow, that's a good flop for him in turn. I think this is pretty good. We probably would have lost a lot of money on this anyway, because if I had it limped, I probably would have had to bet that board. It was pretty good for me. So, well, no, I probably check call, one check fold turn maybe. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't, but I think jacks is fine. So we're gonna be jamming a lot of like stuff like ace 4, and we got to balance that with some nut hands, right? So. We're in 8th. I don't know if that's current or after. We had 70 big blinds for a minute there. That was pretty nuts. This guy's still limping in with like a weak range and folding every time I jam. We have ace jack, so. We're 7 to the money, but I don't really think it matters all that much. Right now, with ace-jack on the button, I think it's just fine. This hand's just too good, especially against this guy. He might call. He might be getting sick of me rejamming on him, but ace-jack's is good enough to get it in there. Not like we're out of line on this table. We're playing 18, 17, 3-bet 5. Actually, it's pretty tight. So, but yeah, we've been playing pretty shallow stacked. So, this guy just fucking limps his whole tournament away. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You got 10 big blinds. Like, Now this guy's like, okay, he's giving me one now. People aren't gonna let you see flops right now, dipshit. It's kind of funny. So we finally get a hand on the Bosky special, 15k. We haven't got like anything so far. Probably have a pretty tight image on this table. Okay, so button calls. We got a really bad flop. Pretty good for a range, not so good for a specific hand. There was a flop we were going to c-bet. This would probably be it, but not with this specific combo. We're probably going to be checking this board quite a bit. Ace 5 off. This guy's a 14 and 9. Because like this would be okay, kind of, to 3-bet sometimes versus a loose guy, but yeah. Check. It goes bet raise. Now we have to fold. I was probably gonna call this for sure. We have pretty good odds still. We got an overcard and a gut shot, so we're calling a third pot bet there. But 3, 4, 5. Please drop out on that one. Here we're going to start betting with a gut shot. They kind of capped the range. There's a flush on board. This guy checked twice. Pretty capped. I think on the river, like on good rivers, probably gonna bet pretty big too. So under the gun 15, first in. Under the gun first. We are on the bubble too, so gotta play a little bit tighter. But yeah, is this an open? I don't think so. Let's see. Computer's running a little bit slow. It's 50%, so on the bubble, probably not the best time to open King Jack. We're like right on the bubble, 4 players to the money. Sky jams, we have absolute trash, so we get rid of it. Skies have a pretty strong range to jam here too, right on the bubble. Because it looks to me like there's quite a bit of these kind of really micro stack type guys in the table, or on these tables, so yeah, this guys have a pretty tight range. This guy should be calling pretty tight here. Probably folding 2s, 3s, 4s. Maybe call with pocket 5s and then like ace queen. Maybe ace jack suited. Maybe 6s, 7s, somewhere in there. Something pretty fucking tight on the direct bubble. It's like this EP guy has to shove like a very tight range, so. Alright, it looks like we are gonna get to see a flop with queen 5 off. This guy next to us, he's a 23-19 3-bet 0. So I think we can go ahead and limp here. But like we could even fold on the bubble with this shit here. Maybe we could. Maybe it's even better. I don't know. Alright. Okay, you had it. The guy had it. 7s. Okay. Queen 5 off. Yeah, that's like the type of hand you just want to limp in. But yeah, on the bubble, I could see folding it because like we might get set up with like versus queen 10 and hit a queen and lose the tournament, right? So maybe we just fold. I know we have to get tighter on the bubble, blind v blind, but like queen 5 off's pretty good. Like, but yeah, I could be convinced it's a fold there. Playing a 13-9 in this fucking tournament. We're just totally card dead so far, so it's usually how it is when I play these. I don't know, I just have bad luck with them. I just don't get any cards and then I lose. Okay. 0.5. I'm going to go a little bit bigger at 100. Big blinds deep. Okay. I have the ace of clubs. 2 callers. Oh, 54% calls. And we have a gut shot. And it's checked to us. Oh, it's just him. Okay. Yeah, there's no sense of going too big. It's third pot. This guy makes it 1.7. We'll call. The back door nuts. Nut draw. Alright, this guy's a fucking calling station. We're gonna go 15. Sometimes he's gonna call here. I have the nuts. Like, this guy's a 60%er, so he might call with like fucking God knows what, a 4 of clubs. What? No way. Oh, he had the king. He had the king. Okay. I was gonna say, like, holy fuck, man, with a jack. He's just joking though. Pretty good bet by us on the. I don't know why he doesn't bet the turn with that hand. Like, fuck, man. I guess we'll start stalling in this one. Yeah, I think the king there needs to be bet on the turn. That was not good. He let us realize all of our equity. This guy's sitting out, so we'll just go ahead and min raise. That's always nice. Get a free big blind. Yeah, that was a good overbet by us. 15 into what, 8? We like almost go 2x pot and we get called. I was like, the guy was in like every hand, so I figured he was a calling station. He might look me up suspiciously with like a king sometimes. So, or even maybe like the 9 of clubs or something. So, fuck, man, we're 3 to the money here. I have 10 big blinds with 8-7 suited. Like, yeah, we'll stall with this, but we're gonna fold. This guy min raises. He's a 9 and 2. Gee, I wonder what he has here. Gee, I wonder. I know exactly what he has. He has the top 4% of hands or so. Maybe not, though. Sometimes they surprise me. They got like ace 10 or something ridiculous. They just feel like blowing their tournament life out of the water for some reason. They just get bored or something. I don't know. But I see that once in a while. They'll show it like ace 7 or something. Like, just they have a feeling it's going to win, so they just go with it or something. Fold the 5s. 2.25. Call. Oh, man. Fuck. Like, I don't know. This is a weird one. I need to study like the multi-way shit more to know if this is good or not, because I know like we're gonna be out flush quite a bit with this hand. If it comes like 4, 5, 6, are we really that happy when somebody could have 8, 7? You know, like. Nine big blind jam. Go ahead and call with 10s. Good jam to ourselves. It's fine. Looks like we lose. This is kind of ridiculous. Like, I was figuring he was going to show up with like something better than this. I don't know. It's probably okay though. Let me cut off low jack. Cut off hijack, low jack. For 9? I don't know. Hijack, low jack, middle position. Yeah, it's like pretty marginal, but it is a jam, I guess. Oh man, right on the bubble. They're just trying to get us to lose this fucking tournament, I guess. Not as bad as it looks. We'll still be in the tournament if like this guy calls or this guy calls too, so. But yeah, sometimes we're going to bubble here, but ace queens is too good. Kind of have to go with it. This guy might look us up with ace 10 or ace 9 sometimes, even though he shouldn't. Middle card board. Not really that deep stacked. We have overcards. King 10 suited's pretty good. Go ahead and min raise. 4.5, I guess. We're pretty happy with this hand. We haven't opened it straight draw and overs, so 2 big blinds, call. Check raise, bet big. Good. We took it down with the bluff. All right, won that one. Almost have a straight flush. Yeah, easy fold here. Really good board for him. Ace jack, pocket eights, ace king. Ace jack got there. Okay. 1 to the money. That's good. 1 to the money. 2.28. 6.35. We'll go. Bam. What the fuck happened here? 3-bet 6%er, and we're in the small blind. How many hands do we have? I can't see that. 31. We could probably fold this one. It's in a really shitty position. EP raised, and this guy 3-bets. He's kind of passive, so ace queen's probably in pretty bad shape versus range. Good, we didn't make a pair. I really don't want to make a pair right now. I guess nobody has any money, but figure this guy has to have like aces or something to do this, and it make any sense to me, but checking it down. I don't know. I think I'll just let this one go. It feels kind of trappy. I was thinking about just jamming, but fuck, it would have worked too. 2-4 suited. Okay, whatever. Min raise this. Ace 9 off. 41 and 9 raises, and then we got a flatter here. We'll fold. Check. Okay, 2, 3, 4. We got the 2, 3, 4. We're going to be pretty much check raising our whole range on this board. If this guy bets, we're going to check raise small. But he doesn't. Get a card that's better for us. He doesn't really have that much eights in his range. Bet 2. It's like 40% pot or so. Make it 2. We're going to go 10. We'll go 10. It's got to be the nut low here. And we block pocket 2s. So that's something. Well, he calls. Ace high or what? I win? You gotta be kidding me. I really don't expect to win that. That was not a value bet. That was a bluff. We're going to check a lot here. On this board, we probably want to size up. We're pretty polarized versus this guy. Versus small blind, we're going to do a lot of checking in this spot. So, calling station. Big calling station. That was definitely not a value bet. Ace 9. He check raises us. He shouldn't have any overpairs in his range. He's a pretty high 3-bet. Could have set. It's a really big check raise. Fuck. Do we just get it in? I think we just get it in. Fuck. 20. Yeah, let's get it in. 8-7. Good. Fuck. We made the right choice. We did make the right choice here. Like, jamming. Because, like, I figured he had quite a few draws on that board. He does have sets sometimes, but, like, definitely have to charge the draws. So, let's see. 8-7. Okay, the check raise is fine. The check raise is fine. I guess, yeah. Yeah, he's going with this. I get it. It's fine. With the gut shot, it's probably fine. Man, we cannot do anything in this 330 today. Seems like we lost with pocket kings versus tens, and now ace-9 versus a combo draw. I'm kind of surprised we're on the bubble still. Like, geez, it's kind of lasting a while. Queen 10 suited. We'll just call. Broadway stuff, we just want to call. Yeah, probably okay to go for it. Check here. I kind of wanted to see what the fuck he calls my bet with there. Like, that's what I was doing. Where is that? The 2-4. What he had ace queen. Okay, but you know, just I have a lot on this board. Like, I don't really. The draw's missed, I guess. He's capable of making big calls. Alright, this hand just got upgraded to a pretty good hand. This guy kind of capped his range when he went really small, too, so. Fold that. Call. He's making, like, really tiny bets. Maybe my kicker's going to play. I know he has some Queen X that we beat here. 5-4. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing there. When I check call on an ace high board, like I'm not really draw hunting. I'm not going to have a lot of draws there. I'm going to have pairs, so I think we can just check back on the turn, realize our equity there. There really wasn't any outs to improve either, so okay, so that's over. Let's see here. 1,500 guaranteed. Why not? Starts in 11 minutes. Oh, I'm on 2. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. I don't know. Do we fire another bullet? Yeah, whatever. Let's fire another one. Re-enter. You can re-enter quite a few of the times. These you start pretty deep. We'll just fold this. It's kind of like a sometimes hand, and fuck's sakes, you only play that sometimes, and I don't know what's with this tournament. It's just fucking doing some crazy shit. Yeah, King 10 off is like a half 50% frequency type hand in that spot, and there's no small blinds, so fold. Fold there. Well, the last time it did this, it just fucking did this for like a couple minutes, and then it started working. I don't know what the fuck is going on with ACR today. Yeah, there's still a lot of, like, when we register to this, there's still a lot of equity that we can have in this tournament. Like, with 90 big blinds, I think it's fine to re-enter again. Okay, we burst the bubble in this. That's good. Let's check out the lobby here. 109 entrants, 24 players remaining. Same payout structure they usually have. Got to get to about 4th, 5th place to win $100 kind of thing. Kind of unlikely at this point. We're pretty shallow, but then again, everybody else is as well. This guy min raises under the gun. This is a fold. Pretty sure this is a fold. We start calling here with like king 9 off probably. We really need a good hand to call there, like for offsuit shit, because like we're pretty much putting ourselves into the ground by calling there. I was studying that yesterday. Actually, I did a bunch of 10 big blind in the big blind study because I haven't really done it. It actually is quite a lot different than 15 big blind in the big blind stuff. So yeah, it's quite different. Let's fold this. This is kind of weird. Looks like we're on a new table now. Jack 7. It's probably fine versus like a total random range. Two big blinds. We can fold that. Queen 9 for 8. I think we do have to be a little bit tighter, just because there is a little bit of ICM, and we're actually in 10th place. So these fucking things, they play so shallow, man. 8 big blinds on the button. So queen 9 off is worth 0.4 big blinds. But yeah, we're in 11th place out of 21 players right now. Like, nobody has anything. So yeah, if we get a double up, we're right in this to win the tournament. Like, let's see. Players. What's the blind structure? 25. 100. 2,500. So this guy has 35 bigs. This guy has roughly 25, 26 bigs. Yeah, like, doesn't really run very deep. The big stack on this in this tournament is like 30 big blinds right now. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but like good players' edge kind of goes down when we're playing really shallow, because you know it's easier to make big mistakes when you have a lot of chips in front of you. So alright, this guy raises. He's pretty tight. We got ace jack. Alright, we'll 3-bet fold it. We can go like real small here. Third pot. He probably has quite a bit though. Checks. 16, 17, 15, 16. I think we just jam, I guess. Like, oh wow. Tuh. Okay. Alright, so we lost that one. It's kind of shitty that we ran into that jack on the turn, because I was probably going to shut down on the turn versus that guy if that jack didn't come. But when we have top pair, top kicker, kind of have to go with it for less than like 40 bigs, right? So anyway, it looks like we're going on break here, guys. So stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching.